out on the hunt again for some big bass. Today, I'm being a little bit ambitious. I'm trying to push 90 inches on the bag. That's like an average of 18 inches of bass. I do have some more large bass that I need to get, but you know, I have all year to get them, so we're going to really tighten up our techniques this morning. I do think the key techniques that are going to really produce and get some bites today are definitely some top water. I'm going to be doing some frogging. I'm going to be throwing a little chopper or a choppo by Berkeley. We're going to give that a little test. Hopefully that'll get us more aggressive, larger fish that wants to get that one meal for the morning. And then we're going to do some worming, and we're also going to do some flipping. When it starts to get a little bit warmer, that sun comes up, I want to start flipping some of this cover that this particular lake produces, and hopefully we'll get some bites. We're going to throw something a little bit bigger this morning. See, I'm looking at a Missiles Baits D-bomb. We're going to try that. All right, guys, stay tuned. All right, guys, we are just heading to the spot. Got out on the water at 6:35. We're going to start hunting, y'all. Let's do it. Freaking decent fish right here, dude. That'll do it. Damn. All right, that's probably gonna get us there, dude. It's probably gonna get us on our 19-inch deal right there. First bass of the day at 19 inches, baby. Thanks, bud. That was 2 uses out of the Breslin Gator. I can't believe that. It's probably done now, though. Thanks, buddy. Decent bass right there, man. Check that out. He came out and attacked it. Let's get a measurement on this guy. That's good. Coming at me. That's a big one. That's a big one. Right next cast, y'all. What is happening this morning? That's another one, dude. Oh my God, this bag is coming together, y'all. Oh, I cut the nose off that sucker. Awesome. Good stuff, dude. What is going on, brother? Oh. Oh. Look at that. 20 inches, dude. Let's lean in on this guy so he doesn't pop off. I'm not trying to lose him. Crap. We're just killing it today. Thanks, man. Heck yeah. So far this bite, dude, this morning is crazy. I have not talked a lot. I wanted to hurry up and get out here and get my bait in the water. But I've caught 3 bass over 18 inches this morning. And then a small one. We're not even gonna count that one. It is really hard to put this buzzing gator down. Holy crap, I brought the Chapo to run, threw it a few times, don't seem interested. But something about that dang buzzing gator, man, I just cannot put it down this morning. Let's keep fishing. All right. Especially when I was throwing it this morning alongside the buzzing gator, it just might be too much, man. I'm hoping, you know, it'll hunt that big fish, and we'll get one really good bite off of it. Yes, sir. Thank you, buddy. All right, man, so we are now flipping a little bit. It's getting a little warmer. The top water bite kind of slowed down, but I got a little D-bomb right here. We're gonna flip this into the pads, see what we can do, dude. Stay tuned on this one. Little pitch right now. Pitch it in there. All right. I wonder why I left some fish, man. And this guy's been caught before, it looks like. Yeah, we'll get a measurement on him, man. I mean, I think he'll go in my other bag. My July tournament. Oh yeah, 16 and a half. Nice. Thank you, man. Super bug. It's nice because the head on this thing has like a little chunk in it, just so you can hook it pretty nicely. But I'm just running them on this straight shank. This is a Vector chemically sharpened straight shank. I got it snelled, so when I set the hook, it's actually bringing the hook up into the top of the mouth. I got 2 bobber stoppers on it. So yeah, when you set the hook, brings that bait, that hook right into the roof. Probably need to get another D-bomb. I'm just gonna let him go though. He's not gonna cut the sauce, brother. But just in case, let's get a photo of him. Thanks, bud. Awesome stuff, dude. We're gonna keep flipping her, man. That's 2 bites. All right, man. Last cast. It's been a while since my last bite. It's been about 3 hours. Yeah, 3 hours, 15 minutes since my last bite. So these fish just shut off, man. The water's hot. It's 90 degrees, and I think I also went to some areas of this lake that were kind of dead. So ended up wasting a little bit of time. But that's okay. I'm still learning this location, so still getting used to it. So all right, man, let's just call it right there. And she did not see a fish today. So just caught him on top water and caught him flipping, man, for a little bit. So that's it, man. We're gonna head back in. So, all right, man. Well, thanks for watching. So the topwater bite is just very, very hard to beat. It's just, especially this time of year when the water is very hot. I mean, we're working with 85 to 90 degree water temperatures. We're definitely out of that spring bite. They're definitely not really chasing bait like I saw that they were. Now they might be in certain areas, but at the lake I'm doing or have been fishing lately, you can throw a rattle trap, you can throw a crankbait, you're just not gonna get bit like you do with that topwater bite, whether it's a frog or anything that's making any kind of ruckus on top of the water. They just really like that, especially early in the morning. What I've been noticing with the higher water temperatures is there's a lot of gar and tilapia. They usually sit about 2 to 3 inches under the water. And I've noticed as it's been getting hotter, we're kind of getting into the dog days of summer way earlier this year. I feel like maybe I've just been out of it for just long enough to not really notice, but man, it is so freaking hot that you get out there, you're seeing these gar like 1 to 2 inches under the water. You're seeing a lot of tilapia, these big white fish that kind of just sit there. And I feel like if you see those in certain areas, you might as well just probably don't even try to fish there, because it's usually pretty taken over by those species. Once I got that last flipping bite, I started to move around the lake and just to explore, graph out deeper water and just to look for some hard bottoms. But what I ended up finding was, I believe I got into some dead water while exploring. So I did more trolling around on the kayak versus actually fishing. And that kind of bit me in the butt just a little bit. If I would have just stayed where I was at, especially in the beginning where I was getting a lot of those topwater bites, and then when it got warmer, and if I just flipped those pads where I was getting bit on the buzzing gator, I feel like I would have got 90 inches for sure. But, that's fishing, man. You just go around and you explore and graph, and that's where I'm at. I ended up with 88.5 inches today, and very, very close to 90. Like I said, that was very ambitious, but I'm really happy with the result and happy with what I was able to put together. I was very fortunate to get those bites. I obviously didn't know what kind of bite I was going to get, but typically early in the morning like that, during the sunrise, is when you're going to get the most activity, especially from these larger bass. But recording myself fishing, not only do I just enjoy the journey of the fishing, the bites, and just honestly just recording my hobby, I'm learning more about bass in general as I'm doing this, and even more so than when I was fishing a lot over a decade ago, before I was up in college and my career and everything, before life just kind of took over, and even more so now, I'm diving deeper into different techniques and different patterns that these fish are doing. But I'm just overall just enjoying being out in God's creation on my kayak. Obviously, I don't have a bass boat or anything big, but the kayak really gets me out on the water at this point in my life, and I've just really been enjoying it. If you enjoy what you're seeing, just continue to follow along. I'll probably get a video or two out a month, depending on how many trips I can squeeze between shifts. I'll also continue to fish these tournaments that I'm doing, these CPR style tournaments, of course for fun, also to stay competitive, and hopefully I'll eventually cash out doing these things. So just stay tuned, and please continue to follow. If you just enjoyed watching, or if you just enjoy watching my videos to pass time, or if you find them relaxing, I tend to find a lot of videos fishing relaxing on YouTube. So you guys just stick around and we'll keep fishing.